Blackburn
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with a new movie review. Today we're going to be reviewing
Spider-Man No Way Home.
She sounds excited. Spider-Man No Way Home. You just got to throw the Marvel in there, right? Okay, this movie is directed by Jon Watts. I don't think we knew any of the movies that he did.
He did The Homecoming and
he
did the other Spider-Man.
Also, all
three
of them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. I mean,
Far From Home and Homecoming.
Well, I was thinking about like before that.
Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't know this. Okay, let's go ahead and get into these actors and actresses. This movie is starring Tom Holland.
Yes.
You might know him from previous movies such as
Avengers, Endgame, and Avengers Infinity War. And Marvel. No, I'm sorry. He's gonna put it down there just because I'm doing my hands.
I'm not gonna.
I want you to do it. You gotta say Marvel.
I don't want to do that.
I like it.
I don't. Also starring in this movie, we have Zendaya. Mm-hmm. You might know her from previous movies or shows such as
Euphoria.
Yes, she is in Euphoria, which is pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't checked it out? Make sure you take the time to do so. Yes. All right. Also starring in this movie, we have Jacob Batalon.
Yes.
I believe that is. You might know him from previous movies such as.
He's in Homecoming. He's in Homecoming. Yes. Spider-Man Homecoming.
He is in Spider-Man Homecoming. Yes. And also starring in this movie, we have Marisa Tomei. You might know her from previous movies such as.
She was in some stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think.
She was in a movie called What Women Want.
What Women Want. Yes, a long time ago.
Yes, long time ago.
Yes.
With the boy Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, yes.
Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the plot.
So, if you're, Marvel fan,
this isn't for Marvel fans.
Okay.
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
All right. Well, something happened in the previous movie that's turned Spider-Man's world upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And a whole bunch of things happened, spiraled out of control. Mm-hmm. Here we are with No Way Home. No.
See what you did there. Okay, yes. As she said, Spider-Man, he made some questionable decisions in the past, and because those are decisions, it has altered his life, and not only his life, but everybody that he truly cares about.
Yeah. And it wasn't just his decision; it was other folks' decision. People running off at the mouth.
That is true. Because of those decisions that made, like I said, it affects his life and all of his loved ones, and so as a result, he has to try to navigate in this new world the way things are, and he's not pretty happy about it. So,
no, not at all.
So he has to make some decisions to see how he can truly change things or fix it.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go ahead and start and get into your likes?
I love Marvel. Can I just say that? I love Marvel.
Okay.
That's my first like.
That's your first like. You love Marvel.
I love Marvel.
Okay.
Everything Marvel is marvelous.
Okay. I mean, obviously, the reason she says that is because Marvel's ability to have everything associated with each other.
I love it.
On the big screen. The whole dynamic of having so many different movies and having so many different parts, I think it was pretty much unknown beforehand. I mean, different movies have probably maybe have made attempts at it, but when the MCU did it, like everybody's been trying to, rinse and repeat. They're trying to repeat it, and they haven't been able to have the success nor do it to the quality that they've been able to do it. Mm-mm. So that's definitely one thing that Marvel continues to do.
Absolutely.
Any more likes?
Oh, so many likes. The storyline. Oh my, the storyline was so great, so great.
Yes,
I loved it.
This storyline is definitely dope. You look at Tom Holland and his Spider-Man, and the journey that we've kind of been on with him, and it shows he's pretty much the same person. It's funny, and I think that's a quality that's kind of baked into who Spider-Man is looking for the good in people, and trying with all his might to look for that good and help those people to see that good in him. And that's the decisions that he continues to make, and even that he makes in this movie. And you notice even the different things that happen in those previous movies and that happen in this movie currently, you see how that affects him and how he still, still tries to be that same, neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's it.
Any more likes?
I love all the characters. All the characters. I love them.
Yeah, just dope. Tom Holland is dope.
Yes.
Zendaya,
awesome.
the chemistry between Zendaya and Tom Holland is definitely, you can definitely feel that. Feels like that they're a couple. Feels like they've been a couple for a while.
And then her ability to play like a teenager is so awesome to me too. Because you really believe, like you see her on Euphoria, she's both as teenagers, but there's two different teenagers, two different types of kids.
I will say, I think they shared that. What quality would I say that? Not caring, not giving
the carefree teenage type. Yeah.
Well, no, I won't say carefree. Just not really
nonchalant.
giving. Yeah, super nonchalant.
Yeah.
Not really caring, kind of just being her own zone.
Yeah.
That's
think true.
I think they said
easygoing. She's real easygoing in here.
What?
You don't think so? Because she's
No.
like, it's okay. Everything's okay.
But
I'm okay.
With Tom Holland's character,
okay.
yes,
no,
because she cares about him.
Yeah,
But she
right.
doesn't. She be in her own little like bubble. She don't really care. Like everybody's over here doing what they're doing, and she's over here just chilling, being her kind of
Got you.
Maybe not weird. It may not be the necessarily best word to use, but other people would probably describe her as being weird.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay. Any other?
I love the action.
Yeah, it was pretty good action.
And it wasn't like big MCU. It was MCU.
But it wasn't MCU.
But MCU.
Yeah, I think that's
a lot of
explode.
Yeah, but not a lot. Not over the top like some people be trying to make it.
I think that's a MCU trope at this point.
Yes,
that is kind of
like you're gonna have an end scene.
Right. There's gonna be like that. I think people that don't, not necessarily people that are critiquing the MCU. That's something that they say in the past that it kind of follows a formula, like, oh, you got to have this going on, and then you got to have this going on, and then you got to have this
lead
going
up
on.
to this.
And so I will say that the way things happened in this movie, it didn't necessarily follow that formula or whatever. It was different from previous movies, and the action is a good thing. One thing I will say is this movie was different from what I expected. So I think I expected more action. And not necessarily that that's a bad thing, but it was my expectations. I thought it would be more action, and I think the movie has a lot more action towards the third act as opposed to the first and second act.
Right.
So,
and to piggyback on what he said, he knows I'm a sleeper, but this movie, there's so much going on, so interesting to me. I would not fall asleep on this movie at all, even though it's super long.
It is pretty long. It is 2 hours and 30 minutes, and in comparison, I believe, when I was talking to my niece, shout out to Janaya, I was telling her about the length of the movie. It's similar to, and that's pretty much kind of my favorite movies. They all happen to be long. Is
Endgame,
and Infinity War and Civil War. All of those are like 2 hours, probably 2 hours 15 plus. They're all that long. So
yeah, but I don't want to throw shade.
Right.
I'm keeping my mouth closed.
You must be talking about short movies.
No, I was gonna say compared to
other movies,
the DC Snyder cut.
That's different.
It was long.
But that's and
it made me go to sleep. No, I'm just saying.
That's entirely different.
I know, but it's a long movie. And it was not as interesting.
That's not a fair That's not a fair comparison, and I disagree. And
well, you were entertained. Yeah,
and people will say different. Like that movie set a lot of records on what is it that they actually can on HBO Max?
Yeah, you're right.
During the time,
yeah.
Even though it was 4
Maybe
hours
because
long.
I'm diehard Marvel.
So. But with the difference, and he went into that knowing that all the stuff. See, that's the difference. In this movie, in the 2 hours and 30 minutes, they still had to cut. They still had to we got to cut this out. We got to cut this out. We got to cut this out. In that HBO Max movie, in the Snyder cut of Justice League, he went into that the second time around, knowing all this stuff that I wanted to do that I couldn't do.
I'm going to put it in this movie now.
So that's
right.
almost an unfair comparison.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yeah. Any dislikes? She don't have any.
I don't.
I don't even think it's
wanted
really
more. I wanted more.
Sounds like you're greedy. Like I said, I don't have any dislikes.
Can't
like
wait.
I said, I think the only thing was just the difference. Like what I expected, it was not just totally opposite of what I expected, but it wasn't what I expected. But it wasn't necessarily a bad thing.
I would say this too. The first end credit scene, it could have been a little. It was a dislike a little, but the second one was fine. It was disappointing.
I think it just depends on. No, it's just been. I think. See,
I don't even remember it
because you don't care about that character.
Got you. Okay.
That's why you don't care about that character, so that's why you forgot about it.
Okay.
And the second
character,
you care about, so that's why it's totally different.
Can't wait.
So for some
so
people,
excited. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and get into the rating. Yeah. Oh, crap.
Yeah, this is the part you was dreading. I'm gonna give it a solid A. I'm gonna give it a solid A. Okay. I want to give it an A+ so bad. So much happened. So many emotions happened in this movie, from excitement to sadness to concern and nervousness. It's just brought out so many different emotions I love in a movie, especially when it's supposed to be like, I'm thinking action. This is an action genre movie, right? And I'm thinking, I'm just gonna be entertained, but it just entertainment so many different entertainment in so many different ways. It's so like there was a drama and an action and it was so many things wrapped up in one. A love story. It's so much in one. I love it. Okay, I'm sorry. I digress.
I've been wrestling with it. I really told her I wanted to see the movie again.
He did say that
beforehand, but I think I'm gonna go with my guns. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a solid A as well. I was tinkering on giving it that A+, but I'm gonna give it that solid A. Like she said, it's solid acting. You know, the characters. You know, you feel like they were born to play these characters. The action is top notch. If you stayed away from the previews, which is what I have been trying to do, you were pleasantly surprised by some things in the movie. And this again is, as I've described some other movies, this is definitely a blockbuster movie. Like, this is the movie that you have to see in the movies. Waiting to watch this on the TV or whatever is not going to
be the same.
You need to see this.
You really actually should see it the opening week.
Yeah, definitely. That's another thing, because the spoilers are coming.
Spoilers, and the crowd is going to be you're going to get the second leg of the crowd later on. You need the people that's just seeing it for the first time. Yeah. Oh my gosh, nothing like it.
Yeah, so go see the movie.
All
right, so if you want to go ahead and do us a favor, definitely hit that thumbs up button. It helps out the channel, and we do a lot of videos, so we hope that you can help us out and help more people to see our videos as well. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, come on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and we appreciate every single one of you. So go ahead and add to that if you haven't done so yet. And there's one more button. If you go ahead and hit that button, looks like a bell. Go ahead and hit that bell, and you'll get an alert every time we drop a new video. And if you want to go ahead and do us, before you do us that one favor, this movie has so much stuff going on that we're going to we have no choice but to drop a spoiler review.
Yes.
So, although I did do it the best way that I could have on one of my other videos when I said I was going to drop the spoiler video afterwards, I don't know. Whenever I feel like, I guess I'm going to drop it. It might be super soon. But we're definitely going to drop a spoiler video of this.
Soon.
Yeah, what's he saying? Yes. So go ahead and comment down below. And what should they comment?
Who is your favorite character in the MCU and why?
Good. Who's your favorite character? Did you just shimmy a little bit?
Yes, because I can't wait.
Who's your favorite character in the MCU and why?
Yes.
All right. We appreciate every single one of you. And I guess we'll holler at you. Peace.